If you guys need coins, training, players, even your MUT levels grinding for you, make sure to check out my new sponsor's website, MrMuttCoin.com. Use code Mike at checkout for 25% off. Ladies and gentlemen, how we all doing today? Welcome back to another video on Madden 20's Ultimate Team. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining and showing off why this certain card is what I believe to be the best card in all of Madden, and it's really not close. Now, if you guys didn't see my Super Bowl episode yesterday, I'm not gonna spoil it whatsoever. Maybe someone in the comment section might, but I'm not gonna spoil it. You can check it out on my channel. It's literally just titled The Super Bowl No Money Spent, episode number 80. So I would really suggest watching it if you haven't seen it. It's a fantastic episode. So in today's video, like I said, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about what I believe to be the best card in all of Madden 20. And like I said, I don't even think it's close. I'm just gonna go ahead and immediately reveal who I think that it is. And that is this man right here, Devin Hester. Now you guys might be thinking, Mike, a 95 overall with like basic catching stats is the best player in Madden 20? How does that make sense? Let me explain, okay? The 82 catching traffic, all that stuff right there, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. There's a couple things in the back of the card that does. One is speed, 98. That is one off of the fastest card in the game. And right now, I have max sprinter. If I actually go out and get my tier upgrade of John Madden Coach, I will be at 99 speed. That is the fastest card in the game, the max possible speed. So immediately, that makes him quite literally the fastest card in MUT, or at least tied. Now, if we take a look at his power up, this right here is what makes him so good. It's a combination of essentially everything here. So the first thing is his superstar X factor. That is protective custody 100. It means I cannot fumble as a result of a tackle. So literally, I can't fumble. As long as this is on, it doesn't matter if I juke into a hit stick, if Sean Taylor comes out of nowhere, if Pat Tillman comes out of nowhere, there's literally no possible way that I can fumble. And the great thing about this is that it is always on. When you play Madden Ultimate Team, when you play MUT head-to-head seasons, this thing immediately starts out on. The only way it goes away is if you are tackled for a loss. And as long as you don't put yourself in a bad situation, it's never gonna happen. It literally is, you're never gonna get tackled for a loss unless you're doing something maybe that you shouldn't or something like that. But essentially, Devin Hester cannot fumble. That is massive in today's game. Now, if we look at the abilities, I have Return Man, Jukebox, and Human Joystick. Now, these two abilities don't really matter. Obviously, having Jukebox is like absolutely incredible. Jukebox paired with the ability that I cannot fumble means if there's a Pat Tillman in front of me or a Sean Taylor, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm juking and I'm not gonna fumble. It's absolutely glitchy. Now, the biggest part of this card of why it's so good is that it has Human Joystick. And I wanna say there's only one other card in the entire game that has the Human Joystick ability, and that is Brandon Cooks. And Brandon Cooks does not have Jukebox, okay? So Brandon Cooks is, he's a good receiver, but he's not as fast as Devin Hester. He does not have Jukebox, and he does not have the protective custody 100, which means he cannot fumble. Human Joystick is what I believe to be the most overpowered and the best ability in all of Madden. And I do not think that it is close. You pair that, again, with the fact that he is Jukebox, the fact that he cannot fumble, and the fact that he has 98 and potentially 99 speed, makes him an absolutely unbelievable receiver. But I'm not even done there. There's other things that make this card even better. So if we go into my lineup here, I'm gonna show you guys essentially a couple reasons why I think this card is so absolutely insane. So for one, he's a wide receiver, which means he has versatility. For some reason, halfbacks and really any other position, they're not really programmed to catch the ball well. Devin Hester, if you possession catch, I swear to God, 99% of the time, he's gonna catch it. Like, the catching stats matter to a point, but not really. Devin Hester with 98 speed, all you have to do is utilize him on streaks, posts, crossers, drags. It doesn't matter. Just don't put him in a situation where he's about to get hit sticked or something like that. Devin Hester's catching is really, really good. Now, because he's a wide receiver, okay, that means that I can use him in my specialist, okay? And then in my specialist, I shouldn't say specialist, in my special teams, I can use him as my kick returner and my punt returner. So that immediately means that I can use him as a receiver, I can use him as my kick returner, and as my punt returner. And with that Human Joystick, with Return Man, with Jukebox, with all those abilities, he can change the game so much. Now again, I'm not even done there. We've talked about Devin Hester catching the football. We talked about Devin Hester returning the football. But what makes him an absolute game changer is the fact that I can utilize him as a running back. I can just hand him the football, and then with that human joystick ability, with the jukebox, with the 98 speed, he is essentially uncoverable. Not to mention, he has a protective custody 100, which means he cannot fumble. It doesn't matter who hits him. And let me show you guys how exactly I do that. So I don't know why the pictures aren't showing up here, but there's a couple things that you have to do. One, he's got to be in your slot right here. That sounded a little sus. He has to be your wide receiver number 3. That's immediately the first thing that you have to do. The second thing you have to do, you can only have 2 tight ends. Your second tight end right here, that's George Kittle for me, has to be your starting fullback, okay? You can't have any fullbacks on the team. You can only have your backup tight end, all right? Those are the 2 things so far. The next thing is your running back can only be, well, you can only have 1 running back. Not your running back can only be. You can only have 1 running back. You cannot have a running back 2 or a running back 3. Now, you might think, Mike, that's dumb. I need more running backs. Well, Devin Hester works as a running back, and so does Bo Jackson. So when I need those tough yard situations, go right up the middle, I use Bo Jackson. When I have opportunities to get big plays, I use Devin Hester, okay? So the fact that I can use Devin Hester as a receiver, as a running back, as a kick returner, and as a punt returner makes him easily the most versatile card in the game. Throw in human joystick. I mean, the dude is essentially, he's uncoverable. He's an absolute stud. And that means that I can use him as an X-Factor player. Now, I can also use another receiver as an X-Factor player and my quarterback. I like to use 2 receivers and 1 quarterback. Now, what I would suggest is 1 running back, 1 quarterback, obviously 1 quarterback, and 1 receiver. But because Devin Hester can be doubled as a running back, I don't have to have Bo Jackson activated. I can have essentially an X-Factor receiver and an X-Factor running back on my team. It's like having 4 X-Factors, which, again, is absolutely incredible. So I haven't fully explained how to do it. This is the setup that you have to have for your roster. This is exactly how it has to be, okay? If you guys are trying to copy this and do this for yourself with, I mean, really any receiver that you have, you need to make sure it looks like this, okay? And then I'm gonna show you essentially what I do in game. Just so that you guys know, I am currently using the Patriots offense. I think it has a good mixture of running plays and passing plays, so I like to use the Patriots offense. However, you can do this with literally any other playbook. It doesn't matter. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a solo battle game, and I'm gonna show you guys essentially how I do this. What formations you can do it in, what formations you can't do it in, and how to utilize him the best. So first of all, again, this is what I'm showing. I can use him as a kick returner, and I think I'm just gonna try to do a kick return here just to show you guys again. This is against the CPU, so it's not gonna be that great, but I mean, 32-yard line, that's not bad. You guys have seen the highlights of the stuff that I've done with Devin Hester. It's not super difficult. So essentially what you want to do is you want to go into formation, and there's certain ones that you can do, but what you need to do immediately is you need to use your right stick, and you need to go over to the package where it says dual HB swap. You can do this in plenty of different formations. So the first one that I'm gonna do it in, that I do it a lot, is strong pro. Again, I'm gonna come out in halfback tackle, and let me tell you, as long as you ID the mic on this far guy, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, all the stuff that you can do with Devin Hester. The dude is so incredibly fast. He's got jukebox. I mean, it's just, yeah, he's broken. I mean, it's essentially broken. Now, I used to be able to do it in I-form tight, but for some reason, I can't do it anymore. If I go under dual HB swap, like I said, if for some reason it makes me put in a different running back, and you can tell with that 81 right there. Now, something else that you can do, you can actually do it in the shotgun formation, and that's when it gets just unbelievably glitchy. So like, for example, if I go under, let's try doubles Y flex. If I'm going to packages and I go all the way over until I see number 23 in the backfield, you guys will eventually see right where it says halfback slot, my halfback moved into the slot, and so my slot wide receiver moved into my halfback position. So I could essentially run inside zone right here, right? And I have Devin Hester in the backfield. So if I want to run, I put Devin Hester in the backfield. If I want to pass, I put him out there as a wide receiver. And again, like I said, this dude is just so unbelievably fast, and the combination of his speed, agility, and that he can't fumble, it makes him just a headache to deal with. So again, like I said, you can do this in essentially any formation. Let's just try this in weak close. Again, I'm gonna go over until it says dual, okay, so dual HB swap. Again, you guys see that is Devin Hester right there in the backfield. I mean, it's just that easy. It's really not that hard. This is how you get Devin Hester in the backfield. I get so many people that ask me how to do this, and yeah, essentially this is how you do it. The dude is an absolute glitch. It's just, I mean, he's so much fun to utilize online. And that's why I said I believe him to be the best card in Madden 20 because of all the places that you could utilize him, the fact that he doesn't fumble, and the fact that he has human joystick with only 2 cards actually have in the game right now. So again, just for all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna try and get him in a different, okay, so like right here, right? I can do HB slot. Again, this puts Devin Hester in my backfield. So let's say I've been passing the football a lot. Now I want to run the football out of trips and I want to use Devin Hester. Boom. Devin Hester is in the backfield. Again, I'm going to run a halfback draw. And the dude is just, I mean, yeah, the dude is a glitch. I mean, he's straight up a glitch. And this guy is going to be this good until the end of the year because human joystick is human joystick. That's going to be on forever. And essentially, I can get him to 99 speed. And that is the cap. So this is an end game card in my personal opinion. He can work as a kick returner, punt returner, wide receiver, running back. It doesn't matter. He can do literally everything. Okay, well, that is pretty much it for the video. I don't know if I'm gonna throw in any highlights here at the end. I might, I'm not sure if I will, but if I do, obviously you guys will see some good plays. If I don't, then the video is gonna end here pretty soon. But that's Devin Hester, and that is why I believe him to be the best card in Madden 20, and like I said, I don't think that it's close. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. I think it's Devin Hester. All right, boys, that's it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm gonna do these like little tip and informative videos for you guys a lot more as the year progresses. I understand that there's like knowledge that I have that I should probably share with you guys instead of just doing like gameplay videos and episodes. So again, I'm gonna be doing this stuff more. If you guys like to see more of this, make sure to drop a like down below. But like I said, boys, hopefully y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. And guys, I will see you in my next upload. Peace.